And I think it's easier for us to accept the astronomy aspect of astrology in the sense that we can accept that the flooding of the Nile happens when a certain star hits the east during this particular time of day. But it's difficult for us to then take that and say, oh, well, also these things could be affecting us personally. That they could actually have an influence, which again is what astrology is. It's about the influences. They could have an influence on us and on the world around us. And I think that it's a little bit of a fear of lack of control of going, maybe I am not as sovereign as I think that I am and controlling everything around me and controlling my destiny, my will, that there could be things that are influencing me and influencing the decisions that I make and influencing who I am as a person. I think it's hard to accept that because we're such an individualistic society and we just want to be our own person and we want to be unique. And to think that these, in our interpretation, non-sentient beings, the celestial bodies, could have an influence on us and on the world around us and the things that happen here. It's a little unnerving to think Mercury is in retrograde. And now it's become kind of like a joke, right?
Yes.
But there's a certain dynamic and environment that happens when Mercury goes into retrograde, right? So you can have more of something, like maybe more conflict, maybe more of this or more of that. Not saying guaranteed it's going to be happening, but maybe it's more likely to happen than in other times. It's not that big of a stretch. You know what I mean? We know that environment influences us. We know that other people influence us. So why can't the celestial bodies that control a lot of the mechanics of how our earth functions, like the tides, why can't they affect us as well?
I mean, think about women and their cycles. We are very much connected also to the moon and the tides and how that all functions because our bodies also link up to a certain rhythm of how it goes through this cycle with the moon. And we have different phases within the month's time that our bodies and our chemistry and our hormones get affected by. Our emotions will shift. Our eating habits will shift. Our way of thinking, there's so much that gets affected in a person's body with a female reproductive system that very much ties into also the cycles of the moon and all these things.